So, Assalamu alaikum girls, this is the continuation of your chapter number 14. The topic is 14.4, which is related to the sexual reproduction of animals. Most of the animals, they reproduce sexually, and the sexual reproduction is carried out with the help of female and male gametes. So, what is the process of formation of the gametes is the gametogenesis. So whenever they use the term gametogenesis, don't get confused. The formation of gametes is called gametogenesis. In this process, the diploid, so the gamete is actually diploid, and it has to go through meiosis in the and then produce haploid gametes, which is 1n. The male and female gametes, actually the male, you must know this. Please note this down. That the female gametes are the male gametes are the sperm, and the female gametes are the egg cells or ova. Two terms for one similar thing, which is ova or cells, egg cells, which are the female reproductive, produced by the female reproductive organs, and they are actually the gametes, and they are produced in the specialized cell, which are known as the gonads. Please, you must know the terminology. These are all the important terms. So the male gonads are called testes, and the female gonads are called ovaries. The production of the sperms in testis is called spermatogenesis, and the production of egg in the ovaries is known as oogenesis, so which we will be studying now. So spermatogenesis, actually, it happens to be the process in which the sperms are formed inside the male reproductive organ. So some cells present in the walls of the seminiferous tubules of the testis divide repeatedly by mitosis to form. Actually, always remember the sperms and the gametes, they both of them, they have they are actually diploid, so they have to be haploid into. See, as we all know, please keep in mind, you must know the general concept of the gametogenesis, that all the cells in the body are actually what? You must know this, that they are 2n. 2n means they are diploid, except the gametes. The gametes are 1n. So first of all the cells are diploid, so we have to take the diploid gametes, the diploid cells, and they undergo through meiosis. So these arrows represent meiosis, and then as a result, what happens? 1n, actually haploid gametes, are produced. Now these are the female gametes and these are the male gametes. So can we say that these are sperms? Can we say that these are sperms? Yes, these are sperms, and these 1n are actually ova. So this is spermatogenesis and then ova. So these are both produced. They both go through meiosis. Then these are the gametes. Both of them are the gametes upon fusion. Now see, upon fusion, actually, upon fusion, what happens again? They go through and they undergo through fusion, and they become 2n. Again, they become diploid. So first of all, they started as being diploid in different individuals. So these, actually, in sperm they are also diploid, and in male they are diploid, in female they are diploid. So this is actually the significance of meiosis, which we have studied in the ninth class, that it maintains this 2n. Actually, it maintains diploid number of chromosomes, because first it becomes haploid, again it becomes diploid, and this diploid number of this diploid number of chromosomes is present where? It is present in the, actually, the zygote, or you can say embryo. Zygote or embryo. So this 2n is separately present in both. So I'm making it clear for you, so that you know that this 2n, one belongs to the male and the other belongs to the female part of the, and like this is inside the female and this is inside the male. The sperms and the before the formation of the gametes, the cells were diploid, then they became haploid, 1n. Again they become diploid for the formation of the zygote. I hope this is clear. If not, please ask me. So some cells are present, they are diploid, They are known as spermatogonia. Some spermatogonia produce primary spermatocytes. All this process is all this process is actually meiosis one, and then we have two haploid daughter cells called spermatocytes, which are secondary spermatocytes. And in this way, the haploid spermatids, now haploid spermatids, are produced from each primary spermatocytes. This is the process of formation of sperms. These spermatids are non-motile, and they may, and many changes occur in them to convert them into motile cells. So for the conversion, so after the conversion, actually, what is the change? Their nuclei shrink and some structures are formed, for example, acrosome, tail, and mitochondrial ring. Why? Because actually, again, it has some significance. Now, after the changes, these spermatids are known as sperms. See here, if you see the diagram, first of all, it was a spermatogonium which was diploid, then it changed itself into primary spermatocyte, which is again diploid, then it became haploid for the formation of secondary spermatocytes, and as a result, they gave rise to spermatids. See here, first of all, with the help of mitosis, spermatogonium changed into primary spermatocyte. Then, with the help of meiosis, it became haploid and it became secondary spermatocyte. Here, secondary spermatocyte, and now it is in the form of spermatids, which is again haploid after the process of meiosis 2. And then, after change in the structure, some changes in the structure, now they are in the form of sperms, and they have what? Acrosome head. Acrosome is there actually to render itself easily inside the ovum, like it has to get itself into, so it acts like an arrow, and it can go inside the egg cell easily. The head, now comes the head contains nucleus, and there is a neck also. Mitochondrial ring is there to provide it proper energy levels and proper like ATP production and all. So actually it is the powerhouse of the cell, so it is going for swimming, it needs energy, so it gets the energy from here. And then the tail also same. Now see the process now. I hope it is clear. This is the spermatogenesis process of sperm production. Some cells of ovary prepare structures called follicles. These follicles again, they have oogonium, and oogonia is the same thing. Oogonium is the singular and oogonia is the plural. So oogonia, they are present. Some of the oogonia, not all, some of the oogonia, they have then primary oocytes, again haploid, diploid. Till here the cycle is diploid. Why some? Because they undergo through mitosis. Some of the oogonia, they undergo through mitosis and they produce primary oocyte here. Then what happens? One of the primary oocytes completes meiosis 1. Here it has completed meiosis 1, and it produces two haploid cells. Here see two, you can see two haploid cells. These are the two haploid cells. First is the secondary oocyte and the second is the first polar body. So again, after going through meiosis 1, this is meiosis 1, and if after undergoing through meiosis 1, what happens? They have now secondary oocyte and first polar body, both are haploid. One is smaller and one is larger. There is a difference in the size. The secondary oocytes, then it undergoes through meiosis 2. It has two haploid cells, a second polar body, and an egg cell. Here, see, this is the second polar body and the egg cell. So this is the second polar body and the egg cell. This egg cell is again now present for the fertilization. This is the egg cell which is present for the fertilization, and this is the process of gametes formation in the female cells and in the female reproductive organ and the male reproductive organ. I hope this is clear. Any kind of queries are welcome. Please feel free to ask me.